What's up, JT Gunner here, and I am back with more of the Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, the Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door apparently, and notice something different about the title screen? Yep, Goombella is here. So yeah, every time you get a new party member into this version of the game, they pop up on the title screen, and I spent too long blabbing, so I'm just going to try to show the prologue again, but I won't let that happen, don't you worry. Anyway, we get to look at the title screen again. Alright, so yeah, last time we got the Sun and Moon Stones from Shhwonk Fortress, and we're on our way to Hooktail Castle. That's kind of where we left off last time. So yeah, hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing alright, and I've got some news. I've beaten Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Yes, really. So, on my second profile that I have set up on my Switch, I sort of started a new file with Paper Mario and just played it on my own, just because I just wanted to play this game. Wanted to play it and, you know, just have fun with it on my own time. I thought about, like, making this Let's Play, like, you know, a blind playthrough. But I'm like, you know what? Technically speaking, I have played this game before. I played it on the GameCube many years ago. So I was like, you know what? I'll just play this game and just have some fun. I mean, why deprive myself of fun because I basically do this for work? So yeah, I played through it, and I actually managed to get through the entire game and beat it. It's, compared to a lot of other JRPGs, it is not very long, so I forget how many hours I put in at the end. Maybe 30 to 40? I want to say 40, but I could be wrong. It may not be either of those numbers, but yeah, I've beat this game. I've beat the Nintendo Switch version of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. So, yeah, so what's this mean for the channel? Well, it means I should be able to get through this game quicker because I still have a pretty good idea on what I need to do. It's basically another Breath of the... not the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom situation where, you know, I played through that game on my own time as well as featured it on the channel. And, of course, I beat it before I beat it for the channel when I was playing on my own time, so by the time I, you know, by the time I'd record some episodes, some new episodes of that game, it was like, oh, I did this on my own time, like weeks, months ago, you know, almost a year ago, so it's like, yeah, I know what to do. But anyway, yeah, so now that I know what to do, I should be less confused. I should be more focused on what I want to do and when I want to do it going forward. That isn't to say, you know, that I won't forget things, because I'm sure there will be some things. Right now, the playthrough is still fresh in my head, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to the end of this game, if I do play till the end of this game for the channel. I don't know how long that's going to take me. Again, Tears of the Kingdom took me nearly a year to finish for the channel. When I was playing on my own time, it took a couple months. I want to say... oh god. Hey, that game came out, what? May of 2023, and I probably beat it on my own time, maybe... I want to say around summertime, late summertime. I want to say maybe August. No, I was long done with it before 2023 was up, or the new year, so... yeah, god damn. Yeah, so... and I didn't beat it for the channel until, I want to say, what? When was it? April? Yeah, it must have been April when I uploaded the finale episode of that game. So, yeah, it was nearly a year. Again, this game is shorter than Tears of the Kingdom, so I should be able to get through it faster, even more so now that I, you know, have a pretty good idea on what I want to do. I think the only thing I lost out of it is just not having, you know, the blind, fresh playthrough reactions I get, you know, when doing a blind playthrough of the game. But, you know, I guess, I mean, at the end of the day, I just wanted to play some video games for fun on my own time, and I just really wanted to play this game, because I really do enjoy the Thousand Year Door. It's a really great game. Again, I can't say this enough, I loved the GameCube version. I was super hyped when this got announced, you know, the Switch port got announced. So, yeah, it's, so, you know, I hopefully will be able to just really get through things at a much faster pace than I would have, you know, had I not, you know, beat it on my own time. I'm actually really surprised how fast I beat it. I mean, I remember as a kid, it just took a while, but then again, when you're a kid, like, time goes slow. It feels that way. It's like, the older you get, it feels like time moves faster. It's like, again, I only record, 2-3 days out of the week, and, you know, I work 8 hours a day for my real job, so it's like, I don't know, man, just, time's all weird now. I'm in my 30s, time's all weird, but, yeah, like I said before, what we need to do now is go back to Petal Meadows, and what we're gonna do is, oops, try to super guard that, but, really the only thing we have left to do right now is go to Hooktail Castle so we can do our first dungeon, which I should be able to do in this video. I should be able to get to the castle. I don't know if I'll beat the castle in this one video. I'm limiting myself to 30 minutes in length for videos. I know for episodes 1 and 3 I kind of went over that. But I'm gonna try my best to really manage my time better. It'll just be easier for me when I edit, if I decided, you know, just do 30 minutes. Because when I did Paper Mario 1 on the N64, I did 45-minute videos, and I literally do not have it in me to do that kind of stuff anymore. I just, like, I know sometimes the videos might seem fast and jumpy. I'm still trying to figure out how to really, you know, edit my videos in a way that they flow. You know, they still, you know, they're fast, they're snappy, they maintain the energy the best I can, but also, you know, not be too jumpy. And it's a struggle trying to find the sweet spot for that, because I try to cut out the dead air. If anytime that I really, like, stop speaking for an extended period of time, I try to leave that out of the video. Unless I'm, like, watching a cutscene and trying to pay attention to it, or something's going on, and, you know, it really depends on what's really going on. Anyway, so throughout the game, you get these messages called the RDM, the Rogue Port Direct Mail, and it just basically gives you, like, background lore information, some stuff, and it's not really important. Like, you can read it, you know, just have some fun just learning about the world and the things that go around, but it's like, it's totally not necessary. But yeah, you'll see that pop up from time to time. I guess newsletter services were popular around this time, huh? Anyway, let's go to the inn and rest, because I think we can really use some HP and FP restoration. Oh, did I have an inn coupon? Because I saw the option for it. If I had one, I probably should have used that instead of spending money, but oh well. Fine. Okay, let me look at my items, my gear. I did have one, fuck, okay. Damn, alright. Yeah, if you have an inn coupon, you want to use those, because there are no toad houses in this game. If you, remember Paper Mario 64, there were toad houses. That basically let you, like, rest up for free. And, this game doesn't have that. You just have, like, standard JRPG inns, and those do cost money. So, yeah, they make you pay for things in this game. We'll go ahead and store our, inn coupon, because we don't need that. We will grab another honey syrup. I think we can really use that. And then let's just sort of leave everything else. Alright, we'll save again, because you can never save enough. And we shall move on to Petal Meadows. We should be getting a new party member here soon, because we do get one before we go to Hooktail Castle. Oh, speak of the devil. Excuse me. It's Mario, right? Look, see, the thing is, I've been waiting here in the hope of getting to speak with you. See, I was wondering, would you... Oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail, please, I'm begging you. Like, what the fuck? Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago, but he never came back. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly. But this isn't just about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is part of it, I guess. A big part. The truth is, I want to finish what Dad started, for his sake, for everyone's sake. So his dad was a hero that tried to fight the evil dragon Hooktail. His dad is allegedly dead, so Koops over here, that's his name, Koops, he wants to join us and avenge him. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everyone always says I'm a crybaby, a weakling. But if I can defeat Hooktail, well, I won't be those things. I'll be strong, like my dad. So yeah, he's also got a small character arc here that he wants to be stronger, and you know, he wants to be more of a man because he feels he's kind of a wimp, and yeah. So now we have Koops as a party member, and you remember Kooper from the original Paper Mario. Koops is basically this game's Kooper, so you just basically stomp on his shell and then it'll just sort of go. But he does something that Kooper can't do, and you hold X, you can keep him in place for a while. After keeping him in place, release X to snap him back and hit something behind his starting point. So yeah, that's something new that he can do. So what you can do, press X and you hold it, and then what you can do is you can yeah, let go of X and then he'll hit something behind him, which is actually a really good skill and something you will be required to do. Mario can also move around while keeping Koops in place, so he can press a switch from a distance. Yeah, so you can hold Koops in place and then have Mario move, and then release X, and then Koops will fly back and hit the switch, so yeah. But other than that, Koops is basically Kooper 2.0, so he's even got, like, you know, the shell bash abilities that Kooper has. So, yeah. Koops.
Oh?
That... Oh, golly. Hi, Koopy Koo. Did you overhear all that? Well, part of it, Koops, I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail. But you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. She'll eat you up. I know, Koopy Koo, but I want to be tougher for you. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, going off to some dangerous place, it's stupid. So what if you're timid and sort of a crybaby, and a wimp, and a cuck? I don't care about all that. I just want to be you. I just want you to be you, so don't go. Sorry, I've made up my mind. I'll be fine. After all, I'm traveling with Mario and... Fine, ignore me! God damn. So temperamental. Stubborn Koopa! I'm sorry, Koopy Koo. I swear to you, I'll come back to you, stronger Koopa. Well, Mario, that's that, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's Castle awaits.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Now we have our new party member. Ooh. Mystery. And then Professor Frankly sent us an email. Hello, Mario, still working hard. Professor Frankly here in E-form. Again, I do have more to say, as it turns out. Goombella was eager to join your side, and she won't be the last. I'm sure you'll gain a bunch of additional partners as you explore through the world and progress through your adventure. If you do, there's a quick way to swap which partner is walking alongside you. Just hold down the L button, doodad, and call the partner ring. So, yeah. This version of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door has a new feature, which is a faster way to swap between party members. You hold L, and then you have something called the partner ring. And so we can easily switch between our partners this way. In the original Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, you literally had to pause the game and pick your party members that way. In Paper Mario 64, it was literally like one of the C buttons would bring up a menu, and you could like pick them faster that way. Kind of fucked up the whole order of this thing. So, Oops. He can attack enemies on the ground, but he cannot attack flying enemies, so he's a little bit opposite of Goombella that way. Where Goombella, you know, her head bonk is basically a jump, so she can't attack flying enemies. So Koops really specializes in ground enemies, so if you have him as a party member in battle, you more or less want to have Mario focus on enemies that are up in the air and have Koops deal with the ones on the ground. So, yeah, that's sort of the strat with him. It is hot as balls in my room right now. It is June 5th, so it is summer. It is in full swing, and I live in the south, and it is hot, 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 let me tell you. Anyway, yeah, you can do first strikes with Koops, too. So, there you go. Something you can do. Anyway, we'll get rid of this Goomba before we can use this dried shroom over there. We've almost leveled up. Alrighty. In fact, now that we have Koops, we should be able to go in the Squirt Pipe and get the badge we couldn't get earlier. The whole tutorial segment showed this, but he can grab objects from far away and bring it back to Mario. So we have a new badge, the Happy Heart badge, which gives you a chance to slowly like heal yourself like 1 heart point. So that's a good badge to have. I don't know if we'll equip it because it does take a lot of badge points, and I don't think we have that much. So We'll see. We'll see. We'll just sort of jump on this guy here. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. So I've been watching The Sopranos recently, because I've never watched that show before, and it's a pretty good show. And if you don't know what that show's about, it's about a guy, and he's like a mob boss. He's part of like the New Jersey mob, and he's getting like panic attacks, so he has to see like a psychiatrist about it. And the show is really about him managing his life as a husband and father and mob boss, and all the wacky shenanigans afoot. It's a serious drama show, so it's got its comedic moments, but it's really more of a crime drama show, I guess you can call it. I've been enjoying that. It's a pretty good show. Surprised I haven't seen it earlier, but well, I guess I didn't see it earlier because it aired like from the late 90s to the early 2000s when I was a kid, and I'm not watching that stuff. So yeah, anyway, I decided to upgrade my BP. I think should be able to upgrade our new badge. Equip our new badge upgrade. We only have 1 badge point now, but yeah, the Happy Heart badge takes 2 badge points. So anyway, put the Sunstone here. It's in place. We will go over here and put in the Moonstone. Oh yeah. And they roll together. Spin together. And, ooh, what's the inscription say? Here beginneth the path to dread Hooktail Castle. Weaklings retreateth. He who seeketh to proceed, a power of 2 must hitteth both switches simultaneously. Addendum, this challenge is easiest if ye useth he used the skill of a Petalburg Koopa. You don't say. It's funny that it gives you that hint, even though you can't get to this part of the game until you have Koops, because once you leave Petalburg, Koops automatically joins you. But anyway, here's what you gotta do. Okay, you just sort of hit Koops' shell, have him spin in place, move over here, have him hit that button, and then you hit that button with Mario quickly, and... ooh, bada bing, bada boom, it's a warp pipe! And it shows up in the background, too. So there we go, first dungeon time, Hooktail Castle. Let's do this, alright. We just walk over here. I like how in this game you can sort of just walk around in the background in some places. It was a neat addition. It's a neat addition. Alright, so we're going to save our game, because you never save enough. What we need to do, we need to get up here and go up here. There's a reason for that. The bridge is broken to Hooktail Castle, which you'll probably see in a minute. Yep, there it is. You can't jump across that gap, so you have to go up here, do this paper airplane panel. Oh man, Hooktail Castle. The stories were all true. This place is terrifying. It's alright, Koops. Don't be such a coward and a crybaby cuck. Anyway, get over here. And re-enter. Alright. Alright. So here we are. Koopa. Oop. Yeah, I want Goombella for this, because I think we want a tattle on this fool. And if you listen closely, something new to this version of the game, of Switch version of Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door, excuse me. The main battle theme will change depending on what area you're in. Now, if you're using the Nostalgic Tunes badge, I think it's just defaults the default theme. But yeah, this is new change, and it's, I don't know, it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat change. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a big epic orchestral theme of the standard battle theme. But anyway, he's talking about the Paratroopa, and Paratroopers are basically flying Koopas. So yeah, we don't need to read all this. I just did this to get his life bar. So yeah, we're just going to we're gonna multi-bounce actually. There we go. So now that Koopa is grounded. The rest are just sort of, you know, on the ground. Oh, they're helpless. They don't know what to do. We'll just take care of this jabroni real fast. No, we won't multi-bounce again. We will jump normal. Alright. It'll take him a few turns to get up. Yeah. So, let's double head bonk this guy. Let's see. See if we can match a bingo. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. When I was playing my own time, I was getting better getting the bingos. I mean, it's kind of hard to do, but it's like, you really pay attention to the slots. It's not like cheap or random. It's definitely doable. You just sort of have to pay attention. But it's also easier said than done. Let's be real. Let's be real here. It's ain't the easiest thing to do, but definitely doable. So let's finish him off. Hell yeah. Got 6 star points. They're not giving us a shit ton of star points, but don't you worry, there's plenty of enemies in here. I don't know, it just seems like this game doesn't... Ooh, what the fuck? That guy tried to come at me with piss and vinegar. Oop. Yeah, we need to take this guy out before he uses his POW block on us. So, let's jump on him. Actually have Goombella get this jabroni in the back. And, of course, you, jump on him twice, we'll just be on his back when he's on the ground. There you go, that's how you do it. And Mario can finish him off. There we go. You can see Luigi in the crowd. You see that? You see Luigi? He's in the crowd. Sometimes he'll show up in the crowd. He's like the only, like, non-generic character, I think, too, that'll show up in, like, the crowd. Yeah, that's one mechanic I always thought was kind of funny and kind of neat, was the crowd mechanic. I was like, you're putting on a stage play every time you fight. It's like Mario 3, how it's stage play, if you're into that. The Power Bounce badge. Jump on one foe multiple times with properly executed action commands. We'll equip this badge for now, because why the heck not? No, never mind. It's got 3 BP, and I can't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna equip it, but it ended up being a badge I ended up not really using when playing on my own time, simply because the timing for the power bounce in this version of the game and the Switch version is it's a lot trickier than the GameCube version. Like, it's like you have to get it like frame perfect timing, and I think someone did the math, and yeah, it's a lot less consistent than in the GameCube versions. So I could never get the timing down, and I think I still had it equipped even by the time I beat the game, but it's like it's like I pretty much never used it. I don't know, man. I think they nerfed the badge. They nerfed Power Bounce, which kind of blows, but you know, them's the breaks sometimes. I don't know if this game being 30 FPS as opposed to the GameCube version 60 has anything to do with it. All I know is, I probably won't be equipping the Power Bounce badge. Now that I, you know, don't really need to, don't really have to, and really can't. Let's see if we can get a bingo. There we go, bingo. Because we matched all 3 flowers, that's gonna fill our FP. And it also, filled out our audience. So, there we go. Alright. I've done a lot of explaining this video, didn't I? I'm trying to make sure that I keep myself talking. One thing I noticed about, especially previous episode, I went long stretches of just not talking. And, ooh, we have a badge. The Power Rush P badge. Increase your attack power by 2 when your partner has 5 HP or less. That's actually a really good badge. I don't think we have that, do we? No, we don't. Yeah, that'll be good. And just 1 BP. But yeah, one thing I noticed about last video is that there was a lot of moments where I just wasn't really talking. So I'm gonna really try to do my best to find more things to talk about, even if it's just, I don't know. But forcing myself to talk is something that, you know, I'm better with, especially compared to my early days as you know, trying to be a Let's Player, but, you know, it's still not easy. Anyway, let's read what Koops has to say. These bones, they remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad! Wait, what's this? My father's clutching some kind of letter, or at least, his bones are. So, what should I do? Should I read it? Yeah, you should. Your father's last words, boy. Okay, I can do this. I'll read it. I came to the castle to destroy Hooktail, but I am stuck and can go no further. So in this letter, I shall note Hooktail's weaknesses for those who follow. A dread Hooktail cannot tolerate croaking creatures that begin with F and end with Rog. What does that remind you of? I heard something related to Hooktail's weaknesses headed somewhere in this castle. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must find whatever that thing is. One last thing, if faced with an ultimate doom, the fiend will surely use any trick to save herself. Alas, I do not have any strength to continue writing. Already mist veils my eyes. My last words go to my son, Colorado. I love you, and I am proud of what you've become. Ah. My son, Colorado, not Koops. Oops. Yeah, I guess this isn't my father after all. It's Colorado's father. You remember Colorado from the first Paper Mario? But if this isn't my father, I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. Ooh, what's over there? No, we're almost at time, but I think we have enough time to finish this segment up ahead. This one's pink. You clearly don't value your lives much if you've come to this castle to disturb us. You will go no farther, and from this moment on, you'll be nothing but bones. Fuck. Ouch, what are they doing? It's no use, they're all over me. Man, what should we do? First of all, I need to switch to Goombella. So what we can do, because they're going to try to push us out the door, is we just have to bash these guys and get to the end where that pink dry bones is. There we go. You! Sub-boss time. Oh yeah. So we will switch to Goombella, have her tattle. Okay. That's a dull bone, sort of like a skeleton thing. It was a Koopa Troopa once. So 1, 2, and 1. These creeps throw bones to attack. Oh, and they build reinforcements too. Attacks that can strike multiple I'm having a tongue twister moment here. Attacks that can strike multiple dull bones at once are most effective. So that's your hint to really use Koops if you can. No, we'll just hammer him. I think they have a defense of 1, don't they? Yeah, they do. So there we go. Oop. Timing wrong for that. There we go. Ah, fuck. Uh-oh, he's using something. What's that? Direct attacks will be countered. Oh, he's using a counter ability with his item. Anyway, have Goombella tattle on the red bones. Looks more pink to me. It's blood. Ooh. That's a red bone. It's a little too red, I think. No fashion sense, you know? Max HP is 5, attacks 3, and defense is 1. Unlike your average dull bones, even if you pound it to 0 and it crumbles, it totally might revive, like a zombie. My advice is to get rid of all the dull bones and then attack the red bones. Oh, and one more thing, once its friends start to fall, it may create some more. So yeah, we kind of want to stop that from happening, so we'll get our boy Koops out here. He'll be really good for this. Oh yeah, Koops automatically has a defense rating of 1, because he's a Koopa. But he can also be flipped over like a regular Koopa Troopa, and it takes a turn for him to get it back up, so yeah, that's his weakness. And again, in Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door, unlike the original, your party members have their own HP meter, so they won't, you know, just get injured. You know, you do have to watch out for their health. Even though you really should prioritize Mario's health, because it's an automatic game over if Mario goes down. So, there's that. Anyway, almost got this guy beat. Alright, Koops, finish him off! And then we'll use a stylish move. Do a little spin. If you do a stylish, it fills up your star gauge more. That's not your star points, but your star power for your, you know, special moves and stuff. But anyway, we're at the 30-minute mark on my clock, which means I have to call the video. So yeah, we will continue our trek through Hooktail Castle next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you'll do me a solid, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because that does help me out a lot, and I do appreciate your support. Well, that's it, I am JT Gunner, and this is Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door, and I will see you next time, so see you later.